Closing a project is the final phase of the project management process. It involves completing all the project deliverables, handing over the project to the client or end user, and conducting a final review to evaluate the project's success. In this presentation, we'll take a look at the steps you need to take to close a project using P6 Primavera. Before closing the project, it's important to ensure that all the remaining work has been completed. This includes any outstanding tasks, deliverables, and milestones. In P6 Primavera, you can use the activity view to review the status of each activity and ensure that they have been completed. You can also use the Resource Assignments view to ensure that all resources have been released from the project. The next step is to conduct a final review of the project to evaluate its success. In P6 Primavera, you can use the Reporting and Analysis features to generate reports on the project's performance. You can also use the Schedule Comparison feature to compare the original schedule with the actual schedule to identify any variances. This information can be used to identify areas of improvement for future projects. Once all the project deliverables have been completed, it's time to hand over the project to the client or end user. In P6 Primavera, you can use the Project Management module to generate a project closeout report that includes all the project deliverables, milestones, and any other relevant information. This report can be shared with the client or end user to ensure that they have received all the necessary information to operate and maintain the project. After the project has been completed and handed over, it's important to archive the project data for future reference. In P6 Primavera, you can use the Archive Project feature to save a copy of the project data in a separate location. This ensures that the project data is available for future reference if needed. The final step in closing a project is to conduct a Lessons Learned session. This session involves gathering feedback from the project team, stakeholders, and clients on the project's strengths and weaknesses. In P6 Primavera, you can use the Reporting and Analysis features to generate reports on the project's performance and identify areas of improvement. This information can be used to improve processes and procedures for future projects. Closing a project is an important step in the project management process. By following the steps outlined in this presentation, you can ensure that the project is completed successfully, handed over to the client or end user, and archived for future reference. Additionally, conducting a Lessons Learned session can help to identify areas of improvement for future projects.